In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a workflow in Retool Workflows. By the end, you'll know how to start a new workflow, set up a trigger so it runs automatically, and add the core steps that power your automation. First, open your Retool dashboard and head to the Workflows section in the left sidebar. Click Create New, then choose Workflow. Give it a clear, descriptive name so you and your teammates instantly understand what it does. Something like Weekly Report Job works great. When it opens, you'll see a clean workflow canvas with a starting block called Start Trigger. Every workflow begins here, and this is where you decide when and how your workflow runs. Let's set up that trigger. Click Edit Triggers inside the Start Trigger block. You can pick one or more trigger types depending on your use case. A schedule trigger runs on a cron schedule, which is perfect for recurring tasks like every day at 8 a.m. If you're receiving data from another system, choose a webhook trigger so the workflow runs whenever an API post request hits your unique URL. There are also options such as query-based or integration event triggers when you want to react to activity inside Retool or a connected service. Configure the settings for the trigger you choose, paying attention to time zones for schedules and security for webhooks. Then save your changes. If your trigger supports it, try a quick test just to confirm it behaves the way you expect. Now it's time to add workflow steps, which Retool calls blocks. You can drag a block from the left panel onto the canvas, or simply drag from the small connector dot on an existing block to add the next step. Connect blocks in the order you want your logic to run. Use a resource query block to call a database, a REST endpoint, or a third-party API. This is where you'll write SQL, set your API URL, or choose the service you want to query. Add a JavaScript code block when you need to transform data, merge results, or perform custom logic. If you need conditional behavior, drop in a branch block to implement if and else paths. For lists or arrays, use a loop block to process each item one at a time. And if your workflow benefits from AI, like classification or content generation, add an AI action block. Click each block to configure its settings, map inputs from previous blocks, and preview outputs to make sure the data looks right. Rename blocks clearly so your canvas stays easy to follow, and that's it. You've created a workflow with a trigger and connected blocks that define your automation from start to finish.